Can we have proper hygiene without water? So today we are going to start by focusing on water. We're going to look at water. So what is water?
So climate change, if we look around us, is really affecting water, sanitation, and hygiene undoubtedly. And this is really evident in the way the rainfall patterns are changing and affecting underground water recharge levels. This project we brought to the school as a pilot is to teach the students on how they can test, and protect the water that they use every day, because water security is important in terms of, is the water even there? Is the water accessible? And is the water that is there and accessible even safe for use? So we try to help them to answer these 3 questions to see how secure their water is, or how they can secure this water. And again, the name of the project is Advancing Water Security through Environmental Science Education.
Because you want to be sure of what you're drinking, not so. So even at home, you can do this, carry out these tests on your well water, on your tap water, on the river water, whatever source of water you have at home.
I am so delighted with what I am seeing happening in my institution. I am so delighted with our partners, starting with Notre Dame University in the United States, the Eco Game Changers, who have identified a very serious problem in our community, that of potable water, and they have come to our aid. This has been a very serious problem with us in Sancho, given that we have water just everywhere, but not a single drop of water to drink. Before now, we have been struggling with a well, which we could not be too sure of that source of water, the quality of the water we used to get from there. But today, we can attest of the fact that our partners have given us a source of water which is of good quality, potable, and good for drinking. They have not only given us water, for 2 days now we have been here for a training seminar, and it goes along with the Chinese proverb that says that they have not only come to give us fish, they have also come to teach us how to catch fish. I think this is a sustainable initiative, so that whether they are there or not, we can be able to continue from where they have left us. We appreciate this very much, but like Oliver Twist, we shall always extend our hands to ask for more. The source of water that we have now, considering the depth of the well that we have, we are not too sure that at the heart of the dry season, we are going to have water in that well. So we are calling on our wonderful partners to consider increasing the depth of the well. Why not having another well so that we can have 2 wells for the water supply? In this way, we are sure that we can have water all around the year.
Fluoride is salt, right? Which means, for example, if our water is salty, as salt, like for example, if we're able to have access to seawater, you have a color that is very high on the spectrum.
I'm happy and privileged to have taken part in the workshop conducted by the Game Changers in our school, and for the past days we've been working on water quality. Today we had the opportunity to create a prototype of a Bao Sandy filter, which we started by watching the actual video of how the filter works and everything. But due to lack of equipment, we're not able to come up with the actual filter, but we came up with a prototype. As you can see, with me here is the water we use to filter, and this is the filtrate, the already filtered water. The prototype we created consists of gravel. We have gravels and sands and cotton with a white cloth. And after coming up with this prototype, we tested it, and the filtrate is quite different. The dirty water which we use to test the experiment.
We started off with creating a water system. So they were using a well, and we had to create a water tank for the school. So there's water that is pumped up from the well and transmitted through pipes to the water tank, and is filtered, and then there is a tap. So we built that system for the school, but then we thought we just built this for them, but then we can also teach them how to filter water even at home for the students, because they spend most of the time at home as well. And so we realized that real change would probably come, beginning with knowledge for the students themselves.
From what I've learned, I can go and enlighten the society on how to do it in large amounts, so it can even be used even for sale as a source of income. And we also want to thank the Game Changers and the Juman family for the enlightenment of what they have done for us today in this school.
After filtering the water using our Abao sand filter, we had the opportunity to use the test strips to test the chemical components of the water. After testing the filtered water and the dirty water, we saw a major difference in the alkalinity, which shows that the dirty water is more alkalinic than the filtered water. We were just able to test just the chemical components of the water, and we are still to test the bacterial components of the water because it takes 48 hours. We will do that subsequently and check the bacterial content of the water. After attending these workshops, I'm so delighted, and I must confess that I've learned a lot. Firstly, I've learned about the Bao Sandy filter. I didn't know something like that existed, and it has taught me that just with the local water we have, I can create a Bao filter of what we created today. I can do it locally in the house to even filter just the water we use to wash our dresses, to wash our dishes, if not necessarily to drink them. These are just few of the things I learned, and I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to partake in this workshop.
Our hope for this project is to replicate it in other schools. This is just the pilot phase for this school. Hopefully we can, mobilize more partners and more stakeholders and be able to move this project, wash in schools, as we want to call it, that's water hygiene and sanitation to many other schools across Cameroon, to bring this awareness, to bring this knowledge, to bring this education, and make them understand that they can be their own innovators to solve the problems that they have in their communities without really waiting for someone or some external person to come help them solve their problems.